Welcome to New Possibilities. I speak truth to power without fear. So this next video is about this horrible situation out of Clearwater, Florida, where you had a white man kill a black man over a parking space. So you had this white man by the name of Drejka, who confronted this brother's girlfriend while her children were present in the car. And he confronted them over a parking spot. You know, it was a handicapped parking spot, and apparently she didn't have the permit to park there because she's not handicapped or whatever. But because of that, this white man decided to instigate an argument against his sister. So this black man, the brother by the name of Markeis McGlockton, he observes this white man arguing with his girlfriend. So he goes out there like a man should do to protect his girlfriend and his family. He confronts this guy over this parking space issue, and then he proceeds to push this guy because this guy is posing a threat to his family. The white guy proceeds to take out a gun. The brother backs away from this guy, and this white guy proceeds to shoot and kill this brother anyway, killing him in front of his child, in front of his son. And the thing that makes this tragedy even worse is the fact that you have a police department that refuses to arrest this killer. Again, the killer's name is Drejka. Refuses to arrest him because of Florida's stand your ground law. So basically they're saying that he had a legal right to kill this brother. They're claiming that he had a right to self-defense in this case, basically giving him a license to kill this black man. And this situation, as you all know, reminds us of the George Zimmerman situation, where George Zimmerman, you know, a bully, you know, someone who took it upon himself to be some kind of fake law enforcement officer, took it upon himself to harass a young black man, took it upon himself to provoke a fight. And then after he provoked a fight that he couldn't handle with his hands, decided to pull out a gun and shoot that brother Trayvon Martin in the heart, killing him. So here you have another situation where you have another bully, another person that's prone to conflict, another person that's on record as having had other altercations with people over parking spots. This guy confronts somebody provoking a fight, and then when he's in a fight that he can't handle with his hands, like the little coward and the punk bitch that he is, he pulls out a gun and shoots this brother to death. And then you have a legal system that allows this modern day lynching to take place. That stand your ground law is nothing but a license for white men to kill black people. And that's what we have here. We have another brother killed at the hands of one of these entitled people, these white people that think that they have some kind of right, inherent right to police black people. This guy is not a police officer. This issue over a parking spot is a police matter. That is a matter for law enforcement to decide. It is for law enforcement to issue tickets and to tell people where they can and cannot park. It is not up to this guy to take it upon himself to try to enforce the law. And then when he gets into a situation he can't handle, he decides to kill this brother. So you had this situation. Here we have a 28-year-old man snuffed out, dead, leaving behind 3 children and his girlfriend. And right now it doesn't look like there's going to be any justice for this brother. So the police, instead of arresting this man who killed this black brother, lynched this black brother, they're going to let him go. And they have decided to pass it on to the prosecutor, let them decide what to do with it. And if we know about how things turned out in the George Zimmerman case, we know that it is unlikely that there will be any kind of justice in this situation. And this just goes back to the importance of being involved in the political process. We have to change the law in Florida. We have to eliminate these stand your ground laws that exist in certain places like Florida. because these laws are nothing but a license for white people to kill black people. That's all it is. When you boil it down to its essence, that's what it is. We have to get rid of these laws, and the only way you get rid of these laws is by electing politicians who oppose that law. That's what has to happen. We need to organize around getting rid of that law, repealing the Stand Your Ground law in Florida. People need to be calling their representatives, their state representatives, and their state senators in Florida, demanding that they repeal this law. That's what we have to do. We need to organize, engage in civil disobedience until they repeal that law, because otherwise we will see more black men killed in the name of this law. This is nothing but a license for these cowards to kill black men. And we got to do something about it. We have to. And, you know, I'll just say this, man. I don't think that we should allow these people to provoke us. That's what they want. They want to cause an altercation so that they will have an excuse to kill black people. Now it's becoming like even wider than before. Like before, this was just an issue with the police, where these police may provoke something and then use that to justify killing black people. You know, they would have the reasonable fear of, you know, of some kind of danger to them to use as an excuse to kill black people. But now, because of this Stand Your Ground law, it is being expanded to ordinary citizens, basically giving them these police powers and giving them the right to kill black people. So we need to resist, you know, provocation from these people, man. You know, resist this desire to respond to these people. But in this situation, man, I think that this brother was justified. I mean, often black men are criticized for not defending and protecting. But when you have a situation where a brother defends and protects his family, this brother's life is taken and there's no justice in sight. You know, these same people that talk about how the black man doesn't do X, Y, and Z, what will they have to say about this? Will they lift this up? Will they have anything to say about this brother being killed by this white man over some parking spot? A life taken over a damn parking spot? That is insane. It is even more crazy that he's going to literally get away with this stuff, and that you have a criminal justice system that supports this insanity. So, you know, that's the situation, man. I think that black people in these states need to, you know, fight to repeal this law, and they need to like avoid these provocations. And, you know, unfortunately, I think that ultimately, you know, if this law is not changed, then our people need to strap up, man. In the words of 50, they need to get the strap, and be prepared to deal with these people, man. If they see that all these random people are running around with guns, you know, quick to kill people, quick to kill black people, then we need to be in a position where we can defend ourselves and defend our families. If they shoot at us, we need to be prepared to shoot at them. If they even look like they're going to shoot at us, we need to be prepared to shoot at them. We need to stand our ground. And that's what this brother basically was trying to do, stand his ground to protect his family. But they're going to flip the law and allow this damn killer to get away with lynching this brother. So tell me what y'all think. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Peace.